If you're hunting for the ultimate gaming router, you've probably landed here because ASUS GT-AX11000 caught your eye. It promises blazing fast speeds, triple-level game acceleration, and a 1.8 GHz quad-core CPU that sounds like it could power a spaceship. Right. But here's what surprised me. Despite all this hype and its hefty $629.99 price tag, this beast of a router has major flaws that could ruin your gaming and streaming experience. Today, we're tearing down the ASUS GT-AX11000, uncovering why it might not be the game changer you expect, and who should really consider it before pulling the trigger. So buckle up. This review will shake your assumptions. Let me start by saying ASUS GT-AX11000 is designed for hardcore gamers and users with gigabit ISP connections who want the absolute fastest Wi-Fi, including support for current 802.11 AC devices and next-gen 802.11 AC standards. The router boasts 8 powerful external antennas, a dedicated 2.5G gaming port, and compatibility with ASUS AI Mesh for seamless whole-home network coverage. Its triple-level game acceleration prioritizes devices, game packets, and game servers to supposedly reduce latency and lag spikes. Sounds ideal for serious gamers streaming or uploading simultaneously. Right. But the devil is in the details, and several controversies surround this router that you need to know first. Let's talk build and horsepower. The GT-AX11000 packs a 1.8 GHz quad-core CPU and 1 GB RAM, which is plenty to handle multiple devices and heavy traffic. The hardware truly seems future-proof, capable of delivering gigabit speeds across a vast range. But here's the catch. While the router flaunts top-tier specs on paper, real-world performance doesn't always meet expectations. Many users report inconsistent Wi-Fi range and dropping connections, especially when multiple devices are active. So although it claims extensive range for devices demanding fast and consistent gaming, in practice, many gamers find dead zones and lag spikes in their setups. Think of it as a sports car that sometimes stalls at red lights. The tech is stellar, but the execution isn't bulletproof. Another sticking point is setup and user interface. ASUS routers run on ASUS WRT, which offers advanced monitoring, device prioritization, and bandwidth control. Sounds great, right? However, many buyers get stuck tweaking endless settings or facing cumbersome software updates that interrupt their network. If you're not a tech-savvy user or don't want to spend hours configuring mesh networks or AI protection security features, this router might feel more like a puzzle than a plug-and-play device. Worse still, some users reported that after firmware updates, performance issues worsened, causing frustration when a device advertised as premium starts acting like a middle school Wi-Fi hotspot. And yes, that's a joke, because sometimes I think this router needs its own IT support hotline. Now, let's dig into that triple-level game acceleration claim. It's supposed to prioritize game data traffic at the device level, packet level, and server level for a lag-free experience. But real gamers report mixed results. While acceleration works under specific conditions, it often fails during peak usage or with certain ISPs. For example, users connecting multiple consoles, streaming high-def video, and running downloads simultaneously experience inconsistent prioritization. So if you pick this router hoping to eliminate all lag for your Fortnite marathon, prepare to be a bit disappointed. It's like saying you can eat pizza anytime, but then forgetting to order the pizza. The promise is tantalizing, but delivery lacks consistency. Let's rehook here. What about security? With gaming devices increasingly targeted by cyber threats, ASUS AI protection built on Trend microtechnology is designed to safeguard your home network by neutralizing internet threats before they reach your devices. So you get real-time blocking of malicious sites and vulnerabilities. This is a definite plus, and could save you from cyber headaches down the road. But here's the twist. Frequent automatic firmware updates necessary for security patching also bring glitches that impact stability. So while you stay protected, you might find yourself rebooting your router more often than you'd like. So it's a trade-off. Stronger security but potentially less reliability at times. Worth it. For some, absolutely. For others, a headache. Performance aside, let's talk about price. At $629.99, this is a serious investment for a home router. If you're a streamer, pro gamer, or tech enthusiast with a high-demand network, this investment could make sense, provided you understand its quirks. But for the average household or casual user, cheaper routers deliver solid performance with fewer issues. The ASUS GT-AX11000 is a classic case of having too much power under the hood for most daily needs. So unless you can fully harness its capabilities, you might be overpaying for tech you won't use fully. And given how fast router prices change on Amazon, keep an eye on deals if you decide to buy. Nothing worse than paying full price and a week later seeing a 20% discount. Think your ISP speeds matter? Absolutely. The ASUS GT-AX11000 shines best paired with gigabit or higher ISP services, where you can really push wireless throughput. But if you have sub-300 Mbps broadband, you're not going to notice much benefit with this fancy hardware. It's like buying a supersonic jet when your home driveway only allows walking speed. The router's 2.5G gaming port and tri-band Wi-Fi make the most sense for ultra-fast internet and extremely dense device setups. So smaller setups or users not chasing every last megabit might be better served with more reasonably priced dual-band routers. Another point is the router's size and design. This monster router is physically large, with 8 external antennas sprawling in multiple directions. It's about as subtle as a dragon at a garden party, so make sure you have the space and aesthetic preference for it. Plus, the external antennas make it a bit less portable if you tend to rearrange your gaming spaces. That's a minor gripe but worth considering if you're going minimalist. Also, don't accidentally hit the antennas when walking. They don't fold discreetly unless you enjoy the Wi-Fi porcupine look. Ready for a quick joke? Why did the gamer break up with the router? Because it kept dropping connections, just like this review's main complaint. Okay, but seriously, reliability is critical in gaming. Nothing kills immersion like sudden disconnections or high ping spikes. So who is the ASUS GT-AX11000 really for? It's best suited for hardcore gamers with large homes or crowded device environments who have high-end ISPs and want future-proofed hardware. You need to be comfortable tweaking advanced settings and understanding your network topology to maximize its potential. If you're a casual user or just want a stable Netflix stream and some casual gaming, there are better, cheaper options with fewer headaches. Let me tell you a quick story from a friend of mine. He's a pro gamer who shelled out for this router believing it was the holy grail of Wi-Fi. Initially, he noticed improved ping and fewer drops, but after a firmware update, his connection became erratic. After hours on support calls and manual settings tweaks, the router stabilized but still fell short compared to his previous mid-range mesh system. He ended up using it only for wired gaming devices and supplemented with mesh nodes for Wi-Fi coverage. So even among pros, real-world performance can be unpredictable. Another quick rehook. Are you curious what features make this router stand out aside from the gaming focus? It supports ASUS AI Mesh, which is a neat tech allowing you to combine multiple ASUS routers into a seamless mesh network. This is great for large houses wanting whole-home Wi-Fi without changing to a different brand. Plus, the built-in Co-S quality of service lets you prioritize streaming, gaming, or video calls, handy for juggling multiple high-demand activities. However, the setup can be overkill if you don't need such granular control. One last funny thought. Why don't routers like to tell jokes? Because nobody wants a double entendre in their bandwidth. And the GT-AX11000 definitely keeps the bandwidth serious, if not always seamless. To wrap it up, ASUS GT-AX11000 is a powerhouse that promises fast, consistent gaming Wi-Fi and serious performance, but with complexity and occasional reliability issues that could frustrate many users. Its advanced triple-level game acceleration and massive hardware specs deliver in ideal situations, but don't expect perfection out of the box. If you want maximum speed, mesh compatibility, and advanced security, and are comfortable diving into setups and updates, this router might be your dream machine. But if simplicity, stable Wi-Fi coverage, and value are your priorities, consider other options first. Still, if you're ready to invest in the ASUS GT-AX11000, I recommend checking the latest prices on Amazon right now, because prices change fast and you want to snag the best deal possible. Link is in the description below. Whether you buy or not, knowledge is power. Now you know what you're really getting. So game on, stay connected, and may your ping be low and your streams buffer-free. Remember, tech isn't perfect, but with the right info, you make the perfect choice. Cheers.